It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Mavericks and the Palominos. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Zach Decker, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Alejandro Rosas, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
So frustrating, D-Roll. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here comes the first pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Count now a ball and a strike. Rosas on at first, nobody out. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Mayfield. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounced that one, but got him to go after it for a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
That misses. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
fouled away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Velez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting full. The right fielder, Nathan Painter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nathan Painter. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the belt, kicks and deals. One and 0. Here it is. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Scooped up, throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Caden Drake, the West Virginian, gets the call to start this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Roberto Velez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
3 balls.
Cole Sexton will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Standing in now, Cole Sexton, lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
The 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No one out with a runner at second. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Isaac White is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 32 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate now, King. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. Shot towards second. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and he's in danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
In now, Todd Alexander, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
3-2 now. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
At the plate, Tyler Hardy, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy! if you're waving at me.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
2-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So striding in, Ben Roush, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Teddy Jefferson.
Striding in, Teddy Jefferson comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Rafael Quinones would be next. The 3-0 pitch. Sinker misses, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Quinones.
Stepping up now, Rafael Quinones. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the lead is now 5-0. At the plate, Jesse Irvin, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And this will be fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate, Bradley Williams, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Howard McKinnon.
So digging in now, Howard McKinnon. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Cut.
Popped him up. Jefferson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Palominos lead it 5-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Velez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. So now to the plate, Paul Sexton, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Left side, but well foul.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Coming to the plate now, Isaac White. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way.
Strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Irvin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Gabe Ryan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Gabe Ryan.
The pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, Bobby Perkins.
The catcher, Bobby.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
To the plate now, Alejandro Rosas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit back toward the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Seth Floyd.
Settling in now, Seth Floyd. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
1 and 2.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, King.
For Rio de Janeiro, the first baseman, number 84.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So stepping in, Todd Alexander. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And that's over. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Tyler Hardy is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Hardy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hardy has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And that misses. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Ben Rouse.
After that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Jesus Ortega is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, Rafael Quinones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Digging in, Roberto Velez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. And that's in there, 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. He spoils another one, and will do it again. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Paul Sexton, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball just inside.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
That finds the zone, a called strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. The Palominos are out on top 7-1. Into the box now, Michael Mayfield. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Mayfield takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. The throw is wild, and he gets away. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Into the box now, Nathan Painter, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Pause, and the 0-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jesse Irvin.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Irvin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
From the belt, the pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, number 99.
Now batting, Bradley Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Williams possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. The 1-0.
That's low. That's a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Standing in, Isaac White. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 14 on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Now batting,
In now, King. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Todd Alexander will be next. The 3-0. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Ready for another chance? Todd Alexander. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Tyler Hardy is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 home. On the ground to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. A double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the second baseman, Ben Rouse. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 4. It is now 8-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Howard McKinnon.
Howard McKinnon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Still 1-2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
2-2.
Back up the middle. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gabe Ryan. First delivery to him on the way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Here it comes. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Now batting, catcher, Bobby Perkins.
At the plate, Bobby Perkins in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Runners on first with one down. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Alejandro Rosas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A one pitch on its way. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Runner on first with two away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Teddy Jefferson.
The third baseman, Teddy Jefferson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Rafael Quinones.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Quinones. First pitch coming. Here it is.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw into second, and he is in there.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Roberto Velez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at second here with one man out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Quinones rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now a move over to first. Standing in now, Cole Sexton.
He swings and grounds it to short.
He's got it. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Rio de Janeiro is out in front here, 9-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Seth Floyd. On its way is pitch number 75. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Michael Mayfield.
Into the box, Michael Mayfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 6, Nathan Painter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nathan Painter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, the center fielder, Jesse Irvin.
Into the box, Jesse Irvin.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
This pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Digging in, Bradley Williams. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 8th home run on the season for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. So now to the plate, Howard McKinnon. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Digging in now, Gabe Ryan. He singled his last time up.
Ryan.
First delivery to him on the way. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2 count.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Through 5.5, Rio de Janeiro leads it 9-4. So coming to the plate, Isaac White.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1-1 to count. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
King is on deck. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now. King, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Two and 0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in once again, Todd Alexander. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1, on to first, and you guessed it, another double play. Their 5th of the ball game so far, and this one ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Anthony Richards is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Anthony Richards.
Ready for another shot now. Bobby Perkins. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set, and the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's quickly 0-2. Richards has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
No, that missed. That's the
Pretty
ball.
good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Alejandro Rosas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Seth Floyd.
Standing in, Seth Floyd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, yeah.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch
1-1.
high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Ball 3.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
The bat, number 10, designated hitter, Michael.
In now, Michael Mayfield. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
2-1.
And he fouls this one off. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-2.
Full count.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.
Gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch. Your
Hitoki
attention, please.
Oshiro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Zero.
At the plate, Tyler Hardy.
Leading off for Rio de Janeiro, the catcher, Tyler Hardy.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's in.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2.
2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Irvin is right there, one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Ben Rouse.
Striding in once again, Ben Rouse. He flew out in his last at-bat. And now pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Teddy Jefferson.
Stepping in now, Teddy Jefferson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
One and one, here it comes. This one's down to third. Scooped up, one there. On to first, and I think you had to see this one coming. It's another double play. Their 6th of the ball game, and the inning is over. Lionel Quintana has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Quintana.
Nathan Painter will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Nathan Painter.
Now here's the pitch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Alexander moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Striding into the box, Jesse Irvin. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Bradley Williams, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Quintana, a native of Mexico. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Irvin rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
At the plate, Howard McKinnon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Right side, but it's well foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Quinones will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gabe Ryan.
At the plate, Gabe Ryan. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
In now, Bobby Perkins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Rio de Janeiro is out in front 9-5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder Rafael Quinones.
Rafael.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball and 2 strikes.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
outside, and a full count, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Roberto Velez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roberto Velez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Cole Sexton. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Now in the box, Isaac White. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 84.
Standing in now, King. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
George Marcinek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Todd Alexander is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. On the ground to third, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 17, Tyler Hardy.
So striding forward now, Tyler Hardy, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. Now the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We've played 8 full. Rio de Janeiro leads this one 13-5. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Alejandro Rosas. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Seth Floyd as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Ready now, Michael Mayfield. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
The 1-0 home. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And the pitch. And he misses. 2-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. A shot down the first baseline. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 13-5 at the end of all the action. Rio de Janeiro get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Zach Decker wins his 3rd of the season. Caden Drake was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes.